The views and opinions expressed by the host do not necessarily state or reflect those of the guests. Furthermore, the views and opinions of the guests do not necessarily state or reflect those of the host. I'm a stupid robot.
Give it up for the funny, the hilarious. King of the open micers and the one-liners, Alonzo Cantu.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Good news, everyone! Good news, everyone!
Woohoo!
Yes!
There we go.
Oh! Doy! You're killing me.
I'm not sure if it's safe to report from my vantage point. I really need to leave. Civil Defense has informed me that the surrounding areas are in ruin. I see some people running now. In the opinion of this reporter, if this nation, or in fact the world, ever needed heroes, that time is now. That time is now.
Our exploratory diving bell
escape the money is here in Barry.
Wong and his assistant Mary Nelson have vanished from the
Computers indicate that whatever caused it came from somewhere in the Pacific. We'll start searching that area immediately.
YouTube Music app. You can blend.
Yeah, fuck you, YouTube. That's right. I got a button now, bitch. Can't fuck with me. Bob Dell showed up promptly fucking 3 seconds ago. And apparently his headphones don't work, which is what happens, which is why, why is the show not starting on time? I'll tell you why after this brief interlude. You guys talk to these motherfuckers. I'm going to try and find Bob Dell some fucking headphones.
No, that's fine, man. Let's just roll with it, dude.
Are you fine
I've been
now?
here since 11 o'clock. I'm like, let's get the show on the road. Bob Dell just shows up and starts acting like a diva. Jesus Christ, dude.
And look at all this shit. Look at all my fucking buttons. They're all up like a fucking asshole.
If you knew how much work he put into all this, you would be like, my headphones.
Oh, my God. What the fuck?
No, it's all good, man.
Yeah, it's not all good. That's all.
I don't hear his mic, though. Is his mic up?
His fucking mic's up. Everybody's fucking... You can't hear his mic. I can't hear his mic either. What the fuck's wrong? Can you hear me? Wait. Talk, Bob Dell. Into the mic, yeah. I can't hear him either. What? Oh, he's probably on top.
Hello.
There
we go.
Now apologize to him for
There
yelling.
we go.
I'm not doing that.
Owe me apology. I'm joking.
I think he does, man. He was giving you some shit, but he's like, I'm perfect. I'm perfect. Everything's ready, set to go, and it wasn't. Check. Hey,
Everything up.
When did I ever say I was perfect
That's
and
how I
everything
heard
was
it.
set
That's
to
how I
go?
heard it,
That's how
man.
you heard it?
Yeah.
No, okay.
I've heard it.
No, I
read
heard
between
things.
the lines.
Yeah.
I listened between the lines and stuff.
This
So
is
that's
some
what I heard.
Bullshit. This is some fucking chicanery.
Nah,
This is some
man.
bullshit
Yeah.
on my part. God, don't call me now.
Don't.
You declined to call?
What?
Jacob Flores really let himself go. Rocky Lopez in the chat. That is right.
Yeah.
How long
brings
did you wait
me-
to
Oh
say
my
that?
God.
Brings me to my first
Where are you,
point.
Jake?
Almost brings me to my second point. Rocky Lopez.
see.
LOL. I knew Pat was there at 11 a.m. sharp. Shout out to Pat. He was here at 11 a.m. sharp. It's a very attractive thing. That's why Pat can always be on my fucking show. He just heard me bitching about everybody I didn't like in the scene.
Everybody.
I'm just like, yeah, fuck them.
And
I love them, but
I
fuck
recorded it
them.
on my
Love ya.
phone. I'll let y'all know.
Yeah, exactly. Please, play that on your show.
gonna
Have some
hold it
content
down.
for once. Get the fuck.
I will, man. That's our thing. We like to bring the drama to the scene.
Last Chance Entertainment. This would have never happened at the BFR. And you know why? Because nothing happens at the BFR.
Oh.
Let's have another fucking nobody on your show. This is bullshit. I have the biggest views on BFR
He was in a
ever.
good mood, and then you
It's like, I'm,
my headphones.
I'm nothing.
Rocky Lopez. I was late to the Duderman homie, bro. They take it serious.
Face.
All right.
Yeah, man.
If you want to say so, all right. When this fucking, you know what? Everybody in the chat. You know how long it took for me to pull this chat up? Remember that? I was clicking. One second. We'll start this. All right. Check us out. This is bad first impressions. All right. Give it up for me, Alonzo Cantu. It's a Saturday, as it always is in San Antonio when I do my fucking show. All right.
Steps.
It's the year of our Lord, August 24th, 2024. All right. So that's
24.
cool. It's 24-24.
Hallelujah.
All right. And I do this shit 8 days a week, 24-24. All right. How does that even make sense?
Doesn't.
Don't be fucking stupid, bitch.
Doesn't.
Smoke it up. Get on my level. Like the devil. All right. You know what? Jacob Flores fucked me. All right.
I heard he does that, man.
Yeah, he fucked me like a tramp, like a little fucking thirsty bitch. All right. And it sucks and it blows. And I'm going to tell you the whole story. All right.
Not the whole story.
I'm going to tell the whole fucking
Don't tell
story.
the whole story,
The whole
man.
story must be told. All right.
At least he should
And
have
it starts
made a
off.
decency
It starts
call.
off at the fucking beginning. Where did I write down?
notes
How to? These aren't my notes. All right. I have other notes. All right.
Throw away those notes.
These are my other notes. They're right here. I got some notes. So I did this amazing show last week. Rocky Lopez had the balls to give me the credit for basically bringing the scenes back together, you know, freeing the yoke of these comedy overlords from these, you know, these peasant comedians and shit. And I opened the floodgates. And now the clubs are now open. People can perform wherever they want to.
Yeah.
And it was all thanks to Alonzo Cantu. All it took.
Why don't you do the blind tiger?
Why don't I do
Yeah,
the
why
blind
not?
tiger? because I have beef with White Cotton. I got beef with fucking the Magic Time Machine. I got beef with a lot of people.
What is it? I don't know that story.
What's it?
I don't want to tell that story. We got a lot of stories on this show, all right? I'm going to save that for
another
Like
story.
last time,
Why don't we kick it
Curtis
off
was
with that?
gone.
Why can't you go to the Tiger?
All right. Well, do we really want to talk about that? Because I've already talked about it on my shows. I'm not going to rehash it. I can't go to the
didn't hear it.
Tiger because I fucking I got fired from fucking Magic Time Machine.
So what?
Yeah, I got fired from Magic Time Machine. But even before that, while I was working at Magic Time Machine, I couldn't go to the Tiger because of White Cotton. It's a whole story I'm not trying to tell. I'm trying to tell the Jacob fucking Flores story. And I'm not even trying to tell the whole Jacob Flores story. So I'm trying to bring my fucking business.
I'm just saying, you want to air out other people's business.
I'm not even airing out his fucking business. I'm airing out what fucking happened to me.
All right.
All right? What the fuck are you talking about?
Thank you for
did I do something to you?
No.
Then fuck off. What the hell are you talking about?
I mean, well,
Why can't I do the Blind Tiger?
You did ask me.
Why
to be
did
here
you bring
anyway.
that up? I didn't say I can't do the Blind Tiger. Why would you bring that
Because
up?
you said we could all go wherever we want to go now. I was like, oh, well, that's interesting. Because
I can go to the Blind Tiger, not because, here's the thing. Okay, you want to get really into it? Let's get fucking into it, Pat. Let's get fucking into it. Let's get into it. All right. So what did I mean by that? What did I mean by everybody can go to the two clubs now, the Station and the Blind Tiger? What did I mean by that, Pat?
No, I'm just saying, like, you take
No. What did I mean by that? What did I mean by that? Tell me.
That you could go to both places.
Not me.
Yeah.
I'm saying the comics.
Okay.
Right?
But I was asking about you.
Yeah.
What about me? I didn't do it for me. I didn't even go to the station. So why would did I go to the station during this whole time? When was the last time I was at the station?
Yeah, I mean, you've been there a couple times.
A couple times. But when was the last time I was there? I stopped going to the station once they added this ban.
Keep your calendar.
Once they added this ban where they were like, oh, if you go to the Blind Tiger, you can't go to the station.
The whole reason for the ban was because
what did I do? I put on my Batman mask and I figured out I got to the bottom of it.
Why such a discrimination? Like, why? If you have to go to the station, you can't go to the Tiger.
The whole thing was stuff was stolen from the station by people from the Tiger, and we're just like, oh well, we just don't want to be around people that are okay with that. But the stuff that was stolen was returned, and so we're like, well, okay, well, I don't care where you go now, because like that was like kind of like an apology, kind of like, okay, well, we got our stuff back, so it's not like you're supporting that anymore. And I mean, I know people were upset, like. But, like, you got to understand, there's a lot of people that are banned from the Tiger. So it's not like we started the whole ban thing. I mean, Alonzo was one of them. I mean, I'm probably one of them, probably. There's a bunch of us. The whole reason why the station was built was because a bunch of people were banned from the Tiger because we were just doing whatever White Cotton didn't like. But
is that what happened? Is that really what happened?
All I said was,
is that what happened?
If somebody were to fuck you over, wouldn't you, like, not
like
want to
this
be
right
around
now? Like this right now? Like Jacob Flores earlier today fucking me over? Those two things right there? Oh, yeah, like that. Yeah, it is the fucking same thing, Pat. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm trying to tell a funny story. I'm trying to tell a funny, humorous story of Jacob Flores weaseling his way into a booking on my show and then dropping out a fucking hour before. And you're like, oh, why can't you do the fucking Blind Tiger? Why can't you? Why were you fight? What the fuck does that have to do with this humorous story I'm trying to tell in a fucking faux, like, angry way? And then you're actually going to bring up some real shit. And I'm like, all right, well, then fucking watch my show where I talk about it. I've talked about this shit before. I'm not trying to talk about that shit.
I didn't see it. I missed it.
And here's the thing.
I don't know.
That's how much I give a fuck, is that I couldn't even perform with the Blind Tiger, but I didn't like the fact that they were trying to blackball people from performing from the Blind Tiger, because why would anybody trying to get in another comedian's way of stage time? That's bullshit. And you were a part of that, Pat. So don't try to play this bullshit, all right? I got to the bottom of it. Nobody wanted to say what the fuck happened. And then when I got the exclusive Cosmo interview, exposed all this shit, all of a sudden, everybody can perform wherever they want to. Seems pretty fucking convenient, don't you think?
No.
Rocky Lopez called it out. He made a humorous video about it that I was going to play.
I mean, what happened? We got our shirts back, so I was like, okay, we don't have to have.
And who got the shirts back? Who hit you up and said, hey, here's where the shirts are? Who did that? Who did that?
All right, so you were the middleman.
I did that, didn't I?
You called and said the shirts are back.
I did that shit. Give me a fucking cigarette. This is some bullshit. I'm tired of this fucking bullshit. Pat's gonna try to fucking defuse the situation. Does anybody want to hear the funny story about Jacob Flores ruining my fucking show today? Does anybody want to hear that? Or do you want to hear about the story I've already told on all the shows? The people that actually watched the show and already heard the fucking
Call in,
story.
let us know. Call
Jesus
in, let us
fuck! Buy a T-shirt. Call me now, Miss Cleo. God fucking damn it! No, check this out. Know why? Because it's fucking hot in here. God damn it!
hot,
Check this
man.
shit out.
AC on?
No,
Fucking
they turned
AC
it
ain't on because we can hear it.
Cannot live another day without air conditioning.
Says tomorrow's gonna be hotter,
Hotter?
like yesterday.
Yesterday you said you'd call Sears.
I'll call today.
You call now.
I'll call now.
Now's the time to save on Sears installed central air conditioning. Get 0% finance charge, no billing, and no payments until August with the Sears Charge Home Improvement Plan. Call now for a free in-home estimate on a Kenmore air conditioning system. State-of-the-art.
Call now. Don't call today. You call now,
Call now.
motherfuckers. Yeah, just
Call
fuck
now.
off. No, because I don't want to call right now. I want to get to the bottom of this shit. All right. So basically, what happened last week? Killer show. Brought the scenes together effortlessly. Wasn't even trying to do it. Wasn't even fucking trying to do it.
Thank you, Alonzo.
Took out white cotton.
Thank
Took
you,
out
Alonzo.
fucking. Just took out the whole shit out. Just cleared it out like a fucking.
What did White Cotton
colonic.
say?
He didn't say shit.
All right. I didn't watch the episode. I missed that one episode. I'm sorry. I'd be interested to know, though. That's all I'm saying.
I heard that.
Call in.
Call in, buddy. Call in.
Why do you think I can't do the blind tiger, Pat?
No, I don't know.
You think it's because I'm not funny? What do you think it is?
No, you're hilarious.
Shut the fuck up, Pat. This
Hilarious.
is some bullshit. So basically what happened,
What's going on?
I called White Cotton out for stealing jokes, dude, and he fucking kicked me out of his thing. I called him out for being a fucking cult, and he kicked me out of his shit. So I was able to do the blind tiger while I was working at Magic Time Machine. And I got fired from Magic Time Machine for having a Who's Dick's Bigger contest with all the servers and all that shit.
You won and you lost, huh?
I won and I lost. It was great. It was a funny bit, but guess what? I was drinking heavily. I was going through a lot of mental shit. I'm not going to bring up that stuff. You know, I was going through like some fucking serious traumatic events. Alonzo pulled himself out of the ashes like the phoenix. He was reborn.
Yeah.
And what did I do?
Proud of you.
What did I do? Just brought the scene back together through sheer force of will.
Nice. Well, thank
Brought
you.
the
Alonzo.
fire.
Yeah.
That's what you did.
For the people.
And
you
like,
know?
it's like,
And let me get to the fucking story. So after the goddamn show, I went to fucking Zach Saavedra's mansion. This son of a bitch. And I was getting into a whole thing. I was just going to shit on Zach Saavedra the whole time, which was funny because I love Zach, but I had a bunch of funny things to say. So I'm going to get back into that mode.
I didn't mean to throw you off your
That's what I'm saying. You think I'm going to fucking throw Jake under the bus? I'm going to throw him under the bus a very reasonable fucking amount. You know, I'm not going to fucking bring up all of his. That's what I'm saying. Stop getting all fucking defensive, you piece of shit.
It is annoying. I hate unprofessional people, and I put the punk in punctuality. In punctuality.
But here's the thing. Yeah, so
Punctuality.
There's no D in punctuality.
the reason that it bothered me that Jacob didn't show up is that I didn't invite Jacob onto the fucking show. Jacob Flores invited Jacob Flores onto the fucking show. I was at Zach Saavedra's house. I was talking to Angel Pitts, and she was fucking gassing me up to get some fucking insider information, which I totally fell for, hook, line, and sinker. And I was like, hey, let's get you on the fucking show, Angel Pitts. You're always funny. You're always coming up to me and saying that I'm funny. Let's get you on the fucking show, right?
Facts.
And what was it? Yeah, then I turned, she says, yeah, Alonzo, I'll fucking do that. You know? And I was like, hell yeah, Angel Pitts. That sounds dope.
That's a good impression.
It's a fucking amazing impression. And so what happened was I turned my back for like 29 minutes. I diffused another fight in the house and shit like that. I'm constantly Mr. Rogering situations and shit.
You are the peace.
Peacemaker.
Exactly, dog. Especially when I got my fucking piece. I'm just like, shut up! Shut the fuck up! Stop it! Stop it! Get on the ground, bitch! Get on the ground!
Stop it.
Yeah, but what was it? Yeah, and then fucking Jacob Flores comes up to me, lanks up to me. He's way taller than he should be. You see him in pictures. He should be.
He's a tall
Yeah,
dude.
he should be a lot shorter. He should be a lot because I see him as a small man. That's what I'm saying. In my mind's eye, I see him as a mental midget. So whenever he actually comes up to me and he lumbers up to me and shit, I'm like, what the fuck is this thing doing? What happened here and shit? And
he's buff. He's tall. He's dark.
And he's fucking late. And he fucking has no respect for people.
He is flaky. I mean, that's Jakey.
Well, here's the thing, though. He goes like this. He's like, hey, Alonzo, I'll do the bad first impression show this
That's
Saturday.
not a good impression. That's not.
I don't give a fuck. I don't talk to him. Here's the thing. I've never had a conversation with Jake in my entire fucking life.
Really?
Never. One time I talked to him when I was at Cheese Mosas and shit, and I was like, hey, Jake, he's talking about doing a podcast. I was trying to like talk to him about that shit, and he fucking like big dicked me or some shit. And I was like, all right, well, fuck off. I don't want to talk to you. But it wasn't like outwardly whatever. It was the energy. I can tell this shit. Trust me. Trust me, I can tell this shit because it just happened. I smelled it a mile away. I was like, all right, okay, I don't need to talk. You don't want to talk to me. I don't need to talk to you because he didn't see me perform yet. He didn't see the power. All right, drop the bomb. Fucking all these motherfuckers. Dude, just listen to the story. All right. What I'm trying to say is Jacob came to me and said, I'll be on the show on Saturday. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh, Angel Pitt says that she can't be on the show. And I'm like, all right. And he should be glad that I'm giving him this deep voice fucking impression, by the way. This is a great impression for the impression I could do. Hey, Alonzo, I'm going to go up. Hey, can I do your show? Is that what you want? Is that what anybody wants? No. All right. So I'm going to do my deep voice Jacob impression. Hey, Alonzo, I'll do the show for you this Saturday. And then I'm like, wait, what? What are you talking about? And so I go to Angel Pitts, and she's like, yeah, Jacob came up to me and asked about the show, and then I said I can't do it. I'm like, what the fuck is this even thing? Who's booking my show behind my back? Within 30 minutes, I don't even, and then I'm like, all right, well, let me get Scott and fucking Pat on the show, because that'd be dope. We'll do a whole Duderman homie bro thing. Scott can't do it. Pat, as the fucking professional that he is,
I have no life.
100%. No, you're just, I don't know. Pat's a cool dude. I love Pat. I'm talking shit to him because he's running such defense for fucking Jake. Like, I'm gonna fucking.
Well, you gotta understand, like that. Like, you're my boy, but like, he's up there.
What have I ever done but look out for that motherfucker?
His ego.
What have I ever done but look out for Jake?
I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying. What have I ever done but look out for Jake? And you're thinking that I'm gonna fucking fuck him over somehow. What have I ever done but look out for him?
No.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is disgusting.
Y'all are both my boys, but he has a higher rank. What am I gonna say?
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
My position. I'm explaining my position.
You're a higher
I'm not
rank,
even a
Pat.
yeller. You have me yelling.
I always thought you were a higher rank, Pat.
No, as far as between Alonzo and Jake.
Oh, okay.
I don't have a rank.
No, I mean,
no.
I mean,
but as far as like how I rank the people in my circle, I wouldn't even say a circle.
yeah.
It's more of like a ladder.
right.
You know, Alonzo's on the ladder.
Yeah.
Jake put you in this position, Doug. I want you to know that Jake did this to you.
I don't know.
Blame your boy on this
yeah,
one.
man.
It's fine.
It's
I love Jake. He had a job to do. He's out there hustling.
He
making
did have a
money.
job to do.
It's not like he said
he
he
have
had to
to
go
work
fuck
today?
yourself.
Did I say, hey
It's not
Jake,
like-
hey Jake, can you do me a fucking favor? Can you please bring your unfunny ass? Can you drag that fucking face and haircut over here real quick, please, and be on my show? Did I ask that of Jake?
I don't know. I wasn't there, man. Apparently you didn't, but I don't know.
Apparently I didn't. How do you think he told it?
I don't know. I'll ask him. I'll find out later, man, and then I'll decide what the truth is.
Yeah.
And it won't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, it does matter. But to you, it won't matter.
You just said it don't matter.
It don't matter to you. It matters to me.
It matters to
It
me.
sickens me.
I'm invested.
Well, how about-
you don't think I'm
Why are you
invested?
invested?
Because I love you.
Did you give him a courtesy call?
No, he just said I'm out. I can't do it.
He literally
Oh.
just said, didn't even call me. I tried to call him. Didn't even call me. What he did was he sent me a message on Instagram while I was setting up my fucking show. I don't even want to smoke in my house. That's how upset I am right now. I want
You're
to smoke
so upset
outside,
you
but
can't smoke
I don't
a
want to
cigarette.
let
That's wild.
I don't want to let all the fucking all the cold out. Out of respect for these fat fuckers.
Thank
What?
you.
And not you, Dub. I'm sorry you're getting these fucking these crossfires over here because you got my back and all that. But Pat, what the fuck? You're in the hot seat now.
It's
What the
hot
hell?
now, dude. I'm fucking sweating my balls off, dude.
Yeah.
It was nice.
And what happened? And who gave you the call? Who called you in your
Should've
time
got
of
his
need?
ass
And it was
up
like,
there, dude.
and I was like,
My time
Pat,
of need.
Pat,
My time of need.
Pat, fuck all these other people. All right, it's the Pat show. Fuck these
Yeah.
people.
It's the Pat Christopher show, baby.
It's the Pat Christopher show, dog. It's your time.
It's my time. I
Fuck these
appreciate
people.
it.
Your time is now.
I appreciate
Time is
that.
now.
man.
Remember that? Remember that?
Yeah.
Drunk as shit when I was
Oh, so you do remember?
slurring through my
Okay.
words.
I wasn't sure you remember because like he called me at midnight one day and we had like an hour-long conversation on Instagram. You know how bad the connection on the Instagram phone thing is? It's so bad. I was like, Alonzo, call my phone number, dude. This fucking connection sucks. He's like, what? No, it's fine. So
Is that what I said? Is that what I said?
There's a lot of stuff in there. That whole hour, there's about a good solid like 15 minutes.
Me
of,
just
like,
shitting
stuff
on
that I was-
everybody. I was like, fuck this person. Fuck this person.
yeah,
It's all,
yeah.
I love you, man. Fuck
Like,
these
I love
people.
you, but I
love
don't.
you.
You know how I don't love, and then like bang, 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 taking down. I was like, dude, I didn't even know you felt like that about these people.
I'll suck your dick, man.
Yeah. I was like, hey,
Let
shut
me
up.
smell it.
My wife's here. Shut up. Don't talk
Man.
like this to me when my wife's around.
Don't bring up my goddamn business when I'm
You
trying
brought
to.
it up.
I didn't bring up shit. Did I bring that up?
You just brought up the phone conversation. Oh, what business are you talking about?
No, the other business.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I'm
Okay,
saying
I
I brought that up. Yeah,
apologize
that's what I'm
about that.
saying.
I
Nobody-
apologize.
Don't fuck with me like that.
Look here,
Because you know what I can do.
I took a chance. I took a chance. I thought, hey, maybe this might be funny. And then after I got into it, I was like, oh, this isn't funny. So I'll take that back.
No, it ain't funny, dude.
All right,
I used to have a
apologize.
big fucking beef with white cotton.
I shot my
you guys
shot.
think you invented having beef with white cotton? Trust me, you
I
fucking
know, man.
did.
You're the pioneer. You're the OG. You're the originator.
I hated white cotton before his mother hated white cotton.
You made it cool before it was cool.
I was the first one that said, "Hey, we should all try this sex stuff." I brought cocaine to San Antonio. All these bad things.
Yeah. I mean, good and bad, but you know, that's what Alonzo is. That's what builds Alonzo, the good and the bad, and you gotta love that.
I remember when I brought, dude, I was in such a bad place with drugs and shit. Honestly, I fucking I was doing. Well, this is not as bad. Fucking, let me see. Let me hit this up. Let me move this just slightly to. There we go. Let me get it on this. You know what? Yeah, there we go. All right, let's talk. Let's talk drugs. You were in a band, weren't you, Pat?
I was in a lot of bands, dude.
You ever done drugs?
I do bands. I do podcasts. I got so many. I forgot them. I forgot them all.
Are you still doing your solo one?
Nah, man. Nobody was interested in that. I was more just like for like a mental health thing.
What music? What instrument you played?
Drums.
Drums, nice.
Yeah.
I play guitar.
Oh yeah. You still
Yeah.
play guitar?
My guitar got stolen.
Shit, man.
All right, let me read the chat real quick. Alonzo got Dookie stains. That's fair.
Oh no.
Let's see.
Oh, that's when you stood
Beans,
up.
no. Nobody cares. You want to hear about Bub, the Bub story?
I do.
Why don't you cocksuckers call in? Get Bub to call in. We'll talk about the Bub story if he wants to talk about it.
The first time I
Let me
did this
see.
show.
Jimmy Lou, don't make Pat shout. It's a frowny face.
Who's that?
What are you talking about? Isn't that Jake between Alonzo? Isn't that Jake between Alonzo and Pat?
Who was that? Good call.
That was fucking Bella Ivy.
Good
That was
call,
Bella
good
Ivy.
call.
That was a good one. The Blacks had the original beef with White Cotton. That was Beans. Try that shit on stage, Beans. Why you gotta be funny anytime that you're not on stage?
How do I get that?
Huh? What, the chat?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's fine. Just read it
yeah,
out.
I'll tell you when I'm not doing a show, but in a second. It's all good. I'm just a little busy right now.
I like to read.
Stop being mean to your guest, Alonzo. Pat's a fucking legend. Beans. Oh my god, dude.
Thank
What
you, man.
the hell? What
Never
the?
mind, never mind.
People
Yeah, you
respect
better
me in
turn
the
that
street,
shit off, Bub. He wants to hear his
I will.
voice. He's trying to look for the comments, right? If you
Yeah,
guys
just for
want to
the
know, you
comments. I was
flip
gonna
it to the
drop
side. It'll show you the live
drop
ones.
the-
Just look at the
the
live and flip it to the side, I think. Or I think you might only be able to see it on desktop.
I can't do it.
If you guys are wondering how to read these hilarious chat messages that I'm looking at, some of them are from Facebook. It looks like most of them are actually from YouTube this time.
What's up, YouTube?
What's up, YouTube? Like and subscribe. Comment your favorite racial slur. And that helps us with the algorithm.
It's to the end where you want.
I'm trying to work in this town.
Rocky Lopez, Pat handling this well. He is handling it well. I know he wanted to get up and take a swing at me
Nah,
earlier.
man,
I can
love
tell.
you, dog. I love you, dog.
I love you too, man. When I don't have content or something funny to say, I deflect with yelling. It's my classic Alonzo go-to. Let's see.
You got me yelling, dog. I was like, I don't even yell.
Tell the Bub story. Bub carried the show. What the fuck?
Hey, who's that? Who's that? I like
Rocky
that.
Lopez. Bub carried this. That is true, though. That is true.
Yeah,
Well,
first time you had me on the show, I was like, hell yeah, dude! I can't wait to do Bub's podcast. And then he wasn't even here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Don Robles. Shout out
That's
to Don
fair.
Robles. Hope you're doing well, man.
Don Robles, we did an update with him. I think either last episode or the episode before
He
last.
stood out in H-Town.
Actually, I think we did two updates. So yeah, did you guys tune? If you want Don Robles updates, tune into my podcast. I do.
No,
Don Robles
I watch all
updates.
the time. I just missed that one.
You missed the one that had the most to do with you and your direct situation.
Oh, no, that's on my watch list. I'm gonna watch it now.
It's so fucking ridiculous.
No. I love the show, man.
All right, I don't give it. Yeah, I love you, man. I love you too.
I don't know.
I don't watch your show either unless I'm on it, so it's all good. I'm not taking it personally.
I get it.
We're megalomaniac narcissists. I don't give a shit. That's
Is that
cool.
in the chat or was that
Try to watch
That's me.
Junior
I
Hard.
was like, who the fuck said that? Which is true.
Bob,
Yeah.
my only true friend, the guy that I really wanted here.
What?
Because I brought Pat as a filter for Jacob Flores and all that.
I'm a
What?
great filter.
Yeah, he's a great filter. He's great. And then I don't even know. Let's see.
Filter, filler, I'm all that, man.
What were you at Zavedro's show on Saturday, or were you doing something else?
No, I was gonna try to just go and just check it out. Nah, I was just home being a bum.
Yeah, well, that's fine. Now, everybody, I was like, I didn't think you were, but I was just thinking maybe I was.
And for the record, I'll say this because I give Saavedra a lot of shit. We were talking about this yesterday, but because I actually love the guy. I think he's fucking funny. And if I love you, I'm gonna shit on you the most.
Yeah,
So
no.
I'm giving it like it's so crazy because I think he thinks I hate him because I shit on him. Like I talk so much shit about his comedy and all this stuff. But yeah, and Corbin Scott was at LOL last night. He took my guest spot. Yeah.
Nice.
But and he killed
You
it.
took your guest spot.
Well, it
guest
wasn't
spot?
mine yet. I was going there in hopes to get a guest spot, but it was already given up to Corbin Scott, and he fucking did great, man.
See this attitude right here? I'm bringing the scene together. Pat's like, well, it wasn't my guest spot, but he stole it from me, just creating new resentments in his head,
But still
creating
happy
new
for them.
beefs
Like
with
I
people.
still
Not a
I hate
resentment.
Corbin Scott now.
I just let him
I
know.
talk
like,
shit about Zach, but I love him. I wasn't at his show though.
kill
I get
Corbin
it.
Scott.
I get it. That's all good.
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing here?
What am I doing? Okay, have you talked about Ryan Herrera's whites only open mic yet?
What? Is that a thing?
What?
All I'm saying is I was on Ryan Herrera's story and it said Tank's Pizza where white girls get down. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's a dog whistle if you
Wow.
ask me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Or white girls get down. I'm like, okay, Ryan. I can read. I can pick up what you're putting down. You know.
What is right?
Interesting.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
know he gets down like that, man. He's in movies now, man, so he moves differently now.
Yeah, I understand. You want to hang out with a higher class of people. If this is the place
Respect.
where white girls get down, you know.
Do you,
No,
man?
no other girls are allowed to get down at Tank's Pizza. That's how I read it. But I'm sure Ryan will, try to cover his butt and stuff and be like, "No, I'm just trying to make fun of white women." I'm like, "Oh wow, you're trying to make fun of white
Ooh,
women?
That's not a good move. That's not the
It's
move,
not-
bro.
That's what I'm saying. He's kind of like,
not the move, bro.
he's trying to be edgy, and it's like I don't know if I appreciate it personally. This whole
It seems
race
very
thing.
forced,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's how I felt about the whole situation.
Yeah.
It scared me. That's beautiful.
Sorry.
All right. What else are we going to talk
Edit in
about?
Post. Edit in post. This isn't live, right? We're not doing this live.
Let's see. So you guys probably know about this. Krispy Kreme has a Dr. Pepper flavored donut.
You hear this guy? Don't do that. That's what he wants. He wants us to get excited about fucking donuts.
Yeah, because he wants us fat asses to go and.
No, we are excited, but
I know.
you don't tell them. Don't
Yeah.
tell them that we're excited about the shit. I don't
tried
know
it
what
yet?
you're talking about.
Dude,
that's the first
you
time
guys
heard
should be the
about
maddest
this,
at
'cause I've been
Jacob
a Krispy Kremer
Flores
ever.
because if he didn't do that, that was my bit. I was gonna have the Dr. Pepper flavored donut here, but I didn't have time to get it because of Jacob Flores. So you should be mad at him the most out of everybody in the
No,
world.
when I go to Voodoo, oh no, you said Krispy Kremes or Voodoo
Krispy
Donuts?
Kreme. Krispy Kreme.
Oh, Krispy Kremes. Okay, my bad.
Fuck Voodoo Donuts, dude.
No,
Run by a
man,
bunch of
they're
pothead
overrated.
junkies
Maple
and
bacon
shit.
bars.
What?
Bacon maple bars.
I like their
Maple
Cocoa
bacon
Puffs.
bars. Fuck, I don't know.
I like their Cocoa Puffs donuts. They have little.
See,
Cocoa
that's
Puffs,
too much.
yeah.
I'm diabetic
love-
type 2. I can't even just looking at that shit. I'm just
I
like
love
starts giving me the
chocolate.
shakes. I can't do it. But the bacon on the donut, that's the
Yes.
protein. So that's what saves me from being too over the board sugar. Are you checked out? No, you?
No, I'm letting you fat guys fucking fat it up. I'm not trying to fucking interrupt because I'm about to say you and Bob Dell are kind of the same person in the way that your guys are like scene whores. You know what I mean?
What?
Because it's like you always know where the hot scene is, and it's like, oh, I got to go to Voodoo Donuts. Oh, it's also, just coincidentally the sexiest donut place in San Antonio and all that. Not the hole in the wall. Actually, have the good donuts fried with real fat lard. You wanted the one that looks like a blunt.
Duck Donuts down on Huebner is pretty good.
See, but that's because Bob knows. Whenever you see Bob's Instagram,
Jake Yarborough used to work there, and I know that he used to brag about it. But I've been there. And
that's why
donuts are
Yarborough's the shit,
amazing.
dude.
That's
Yarborough, wherever Yarborough works, is the greatest place to work, according to Yarborough.
Yeah,
you know?
I know.
I love Yarborough.
I think he was the first one to get banned from the Tiger.
Yeah, I remember that. They said that he threw up in the urinal.
Yeah,
and all that.
That's not where you do that, man.
Yeah, and he was like,
you got to fight with Jay Wycon, so
yeah.
Dude, luckily, Wycon didn't try to approach Yarborough because Yarborough would have put him down with lethal force.
Yeah,
you think so?
Yarborough versus Wycon?
Well, he's smaller, isn't he?
I heard Wycon knows martial arts.
Really?
I don't know.
That's what I heard.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But then I also heard that Joe Coolise approached Wycon with those because Joe Coolise also knows karate. You know Joe Coolise, right?
I know the name. I can't picture him though.
If you get a chance to watch Joe Coolise, if he ever comes through San Antonio to do comedy, watch him. He's like one of my favorite comedians.
Joe Coolise.
But he's like legit funny. Ask not Wycon.
Let me call him.
Yeah. Ask LaFar. LaFar and him used to do a little. They used to do like a 2-man show.
Oh yeah, that's what I heard from. LaFar would always talk about him.
Yeah, no, he's fucking brilliant. He's fucking so funny.
Yeah.
And he's like risky and edgy, but his like writing so great that he's like pure comedy. But yeah, you know those karate sticks that you hold you hold like this, and there's the wood part that goes like that, and the wood part that goes like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? What those things are?
Yeah.
Apparently, he like came up to White Cotton with one of those because they had some personal beef. You know?
Damn.
He's like, and White Cotton bitched out. I'm like, all right.
I mean, I've seen footage of that.
Dude, he had a really funny Holocaust joke that I remember.
Oh, Khalid?
Yeah.
He had a lot of funny jokes. He had one about I don't want to ruin it because he's probably still telling you. But he had one about killing dragons though. Just leave it at that. But I thought that was like so genius. I don't know if he still tells it, but
is that a metaphor for something?
Yeah.
No, it's literally about like why there's no dragons anymore. And yeah,
dragons.
I'll tell you it after the show. It's like because I don't know the exact wording. That's why I wouldn't even want to butcher it. But the genius of it's pretty fucking funny, and especially the way that he like plays. It's a pretty like racy ending. I'll put it that way.
Nice.
What you would expect it from the
I'll look it up
from the beginning. Yeah, look it up. It's all good. Let's see. Jimmy Lou also Pat Bacon Maple Bar. Right.
Bacon Maple Bar, right? Oh, thank you. I was like Maple.
Rocky Lopez. Duck Donuts is the move.
Never heard of it.
Oh.
Pat, don't take the fat bait, Bob.
He's just dead.
Yeah, that's fine though. It's all good, man. I'm trying to get into my I want to put on some weight, and I also bought some fucking.
I hate.
Actually, I just lied. I said I bought some weights. In reality, I actually found these weights by the side of a dumpster.
And it's like
that is all you. That's true to you, man.
Oh, I thought it was like a message from God or something.
I think this whole apartment's you found in the dumpster, dude. All your
furnishings. It was by the dumpster. It's like there's back in my old place. There's like a dumpster. You like leave pieces of furniture, shit you didn't want anymore, and by like people would always scavenge it. So I was one of those people apparently because I saw they had a kettlebell. It's not over there. It's in the other room, but it had a kettlebell and like 2 15-pounders, which is what I was meaning to buy for like the longest time. But and I just found them. I was like, all right, never used them, never touched them once in my life.
Yeah.
How
do you have them? Do you have the option?
Have them, yeah. It's like if a chick looks at him, they're like, "Oh, okay, he's about to get fit." It's like I can actually get in here on the ground floor. You know?
Yeah.
Have you seen Zach Javadra with his shirt off?
No, well, pictures, yeah.
That he posted, yeah, that bums me out.
Thirst trap whore.
I think that's why he's so into like superhero movies and all that. It's
yeah, he takes it serious. You don't talk shit about it; he'll take it serious.
Well, did you see?
I called Wolverine gay, and he got mad.
Dude, so that's what I wanted to talk about before fucking Pat just decided to try to throw my business out
there. You
there.
didn't give me an agenda. If you had an
You
agenda,
said I was like, hey, what do you want to talk about? And it's like you didn't tell me. I want to bring up why you can't perform with the Blind Tiger, Alonzo.
It was. I thought it was a funny bit. I took a chance.
Okay. All right. Well, where was the ending? Where was the funny payoff and all that?
I don't know, man. It was on the fly. I thought I was gonna get, but you keep bringing it back.
Exactly, because
why are you bringing it back?
because
Like,
I
you don't
need
like
you to
it.
know.
Well, I mean,
I need you to
the
know.
Wolverine's not gay.
I do know.
Maybe Hugh Jackman.
What?
We're on this other thing. Wait, Wolverine's not gay. No, I don't know. I'm just. But if you tell as Avenger that Wolverine's gay, he's
If
gonna lose. His
Wolverine was gay, would it make him any less cool?
No,
Probably not.
no.
Yeah,
Maybe
exactly.
Hugh
Fine.
I mean, maybe Hugh Jackman's gay, but I mean,
That's
I know Zach's gay, but that's cool too, you know. But
yeah.
You bring one blow dryer on a camping trip.
well, I'm like a dirty alcoholic. I came over to his house and he had like a full bar set up, and I was like, oh, looking through it, and I saw that he had 2 unopened bottles of Wolverine Aviator gin.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about that?
Collector's items, huh?
Nice.
Yeah, he's gonna leave them to his kids. He didn't tell me that, but I know.
Oh, he's talking to his kids now. That's nice.
Shit, what the fuck? The fuck?
I'm just kidding, man.
I don't even know
I don't know
anymore.
nothing about nothing.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, Zach, let's fucking tear this guy down. I'm tired of these guys.
I'll beat him up.
Who's these guys?
Beat the fuck out of him.
You know who I'm talking about. You know it's serious when I start smoking in my house.
Oh, it's hot.
Oh yeah, exactly. I want to turn the light right on him and stuff like that. Just turn it towards him. Man. So Bob, you been performing lately? You got any shows coming up?
Not lately, but I've been doing a couple of mics. So yeah, I mean, I did the Blind Tiger last week. So
See, somebody can do the Blind Tiger.
Kick me out, okay? Everybody could do the blind. Get your
that's what I'm
spot,
saying.
it's fine.
I got one of these guys that's banned from the Blind Tiger because he tried to usurp White Cotton and the level of hell reserved for mutineers and people like Pat. You know,
Wait, you
is the
got
lowest.
me banned?
What?
You got me banned?
Let's not talk about that.
Oh,
you know? Let's see.
Give me a
Can people
list
hear
of
me?
things
I
you don't
can't hear
want to talk
myself
about.
no
Give me
more.
a list of things you don't want to talk about.
A list of things I don't want to talk about.
Yeah.
Let me
just
see.
name them.
Yeah, list them and let's talk
Just
about them real
name
briefly.
Every one of them.
No, I'm just kidding.
I don't want to talk
I don't
about.
think I was banned. I left on my own, but I could be banned now. I won't go back unless people apologize. But
Apologize for what? What did they do to you?
What did they?
you actually want to talk about it?
Yeah, I want to talk about it. You got me to talk about my shit.
So the last encounter I had with White Cotton, I was like, he had shut down everybody's shows. You know, we had a bunch of showcase shows and shows lined up for the weekend, Fridays, Saturdays, and stuff. And he canceled all of them, just like without warning. He's like, "Well, I'm shutting it down. We're only doing 10 p.m. Midnight showcases."
Who was on the showcases? I had to know that.
See,
first.
that was the thing. That was the thing. Like nobody was signing up for it, so I was like, "Hey, man, how about you want me to help book the 10 p.m. show, whatever?" He's like, "Oh, let's talk about it. Let's have a meeting about it." And
Sounds very professional of him, but go on.
yeah. So I show up to the Tiger, and I thought it was going to be just a one-on-one, and he had like a whole circle of people. I had to talk to a puppet. He had some guy with a puppet.
Wait,
like,
what?
Rating stuff.
Yeah, I can hear you. Go on. I'm gonna take a leak in the sink.
All right. Well, this is awkward. So
I'm looking right at you the whole time.
All right,
well, don't look at me while you're peeing, dude.
Go. Stop.
Bob, me and you.
All right, cool.
So he has me. Shut up.
No.
So he has me in a circle, right?
All right,
And like
all right.
a bunch of people. He has people filming. He has mics set up and all that stuff. I was like, I didn't know it was gonna be like a podcast or I don't know we were video making content or whatever. I thought we were talking about running the shows.
Yeah.
And so he's going around the list like, oh, you're this, you can't run shit, blah blah blah. Like he's like just tearing me down in front of these people that I don't know. And I'm like, why are you recording? Like, what are we doing here and all this stuff? So if I was like, all right, man, like if you wanted me to run it, that's fine. Or he wanted me to run dojos. He wanted me to keep doing dojos. And I was like, I don't want to do dojos. He's like, well, if you're not going to do dojos, then you're not going to run any shows here. And I was like, all right, man. Well, if that's what you want, that's cool. But like, that's a brief part of it. That was like an hour long. You know how White Con gets. Like, you get him started and he'll fucking go. And I had to do a show at Silver Spoon, so that's like a half an hour away. I was like, dude, I gotta go because he's rambling around. It's like I gotta go. And so just finally I left, but it was all this bullshit. I had to talk to a puppet. He's reading a list off of stuff. He's like, how come you're not prepared for this meeting? How professional is that? You asked me to sit down with you and you're not prepared because you wanted me to have like notes or whatever. I was like, dude, I just wanted to talk.
Yeah.
Go back and forth about helping you book shows, whatever.
Yeah.
Sounds like you weren't taking it as serious as White Guy.
That's exactly what he's saying. He's like, you're not serious. You don't care about this. You'll never make it in Hollywood, blah, blah, blah. I was like, cool, man.
And let me ask you a quick question, because I was listening intently.
That was good though. You look over there. We kept it here.
Yeah,
we kept it professional. While somebody's peeing in the kitchen sink. That's wild, dude. You have a bathroom here.
That's just weird.
Anyways.
So, do you guys do
Didn't wash his hands, by
dojos?
the way.
Yeah.
Do you guys do dojos at the station?
Not mandatory. No. Well, no, we were doing writing sessions, but it wasn't mandatory. It was just like
So you can do dojos for your own thing, but you can't do dojos for White Cotton's
the whole
thing.
the dojos thing was like you can't get up at the Tiger unless you show up and do a dojo.
You know, it's so funny. I've been to one of those dojos and I never got any help in one of my bits.
Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's just a waste of time.
What it's about is deconstructing your bit so much that you don't feel like it belongs to you anymore, so White Cotton can steal it.
I didn't say that.
I feel like some of my jokes were stolen.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, basically that's what happens. And so I don't really believe in writers' rooms or writers' groups. And
I do like writing sessions. I think writing sessions are good, but it has to be like a small group, like maybe 3 or 4 people that actually get your sense of humor. You understand their sense of humor, and so you can write like that. But we were doing like a room full of 10 people. It would be like over 2 hours. It was like, oh man, like, and people were just like, well, what color shirt were you wearing? Or I was like, what the fuck does that matter? What the fuck does that matter, dude? Like, you know.
Hey, now I'm wondering what color shirt were you wearing? No, maybe, dude. That's what I'm saying. I mean, dude, White
It's all in
Cotton.
the details.
Well, think about it.
It's not.
How many of these amazing comedians have come out of the Blind Tiger, right? I mean, just nonstop. White Cotton, every time you go to the dojo, you know, you just see all these amazing peers and these great comedians that have just done so many things, right?
Yeah.
Is that sarcasm?
What?
Huh?
Are you being sarcastic?
What?
Yeah.
I'm just saying we all know all these, we can name them, right? All these people that have come out of the Blind Tiger system that are just like really doing things, like doing, and White Cotton himself is doing so many things. You know what I mean? He's like, what is his special get? The one that he's been working on for 10 years. What, 1,200 views?
I don't know.
That's a lot of people, dude.
That's a lot.
If I had 1,200 people in here, I'd notice.
I mean, he was popping 10 years back. I mean,
yeah, dog. He should have released it then. But you know, it happens.
But yeah, it's all kumbaya, whatever. I got other things I'm working on. So
Blind Tiger, more like casting couch, says John Abraham. And also he says Wolverine is not gay, but Magneto and Professor X totally are. That's fair. That's fair.
all right,
Say that.
I'll research that.
Let's see. Jimmy Lou, Zach is a pocket Hulk. Okay. And Rocky Lopez says 23.
what?
Does that mean anything to anybody?
No.
All right, let me see.
3 of me?
Huh? Oh yeah, right. I don't know. I don't think that's what I don't think he said. I don't think he meant that. I think he just slept on his keyboard, or something like that. Yeah. So what are we talking? We're shitting on the Blind Tiger. No,
No,
that's what
not
I'm saying.
shitting on the
Dude,
Blind
I honestly
Tiger,
think
not-
the Blind Tiger room is one of the best rooms. I think
It's
White
a
Cotton
great
was
room.
really innovative with a lot of the things he did. What I like about what White Cotton did that you guys kind of stole was making everybody share the thing if you want to go up. I think that's.
I mean,
really
I don't
smart.
think that's stealing. I mean, that's just
I'm just fucking with you, dude. I don't give a fuck.
no. Now we're serious, man.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But I think that's a really smart idea, honestly. I think.
And I'll never change my with all this stuff. I just don't like the people running it.
Yeah.
But the room is a beautiful room.
yeah, I love the room.
And I was there for 5 years. I've learned a lot. I grew a lot. I had a couple shows there. People are still asking about the show that I was running there, like if I'm gonna bring it back. And I was just like, I appreciate that there's people that still give a fuck about that show.
Oh.
But I probably will never go back to that room. But that doesn't mean it's a bad room. It's a great room. I just
Yeah.
don't like the people running it.
I have a dream that I'm gonna get so rich I can just buy that place. And it's gonna be so dope one of these days. But
It'll be your dream, dude.
You know, I can't believe they just bought out Francis Bauxite and kicked you guys out. That's just
who did?
you know, the station. Like
Who bought it up?
There was new management. That's how.
But who was the new management?
I have no idea.
Okay, I thought it was the Hasslockers for a second. I was like, holy shit.
No. Because I mean, like they had a basement down.
Or the bar shops. Which are the ones that run the Magic Time Machine?
No idea. I know they're connected to Jim's restaurant.
Yeah, they're Jim's restaurant.
Yeah, it's either, I think it might be the Hasslockers actually. I think it's the Hasslockers. I think the bar shops run LOL. Or they used to. They used to run LOL in River Center, but I think they sold it to Improv.
Yeah.
That's a story for another day.
Oh, different story. So that's what they're saying, is that the people from Jim's bought Francis Boxside?
No, I just assumed that because the way that he mentioned it. Yeah, so just bring new management.
No, because I mean the shows had a basement at Francis Boxside.
Yeah.
But what I've been told is that the reason why is because their management the new management has bought out Francis Boxside, so they fired Cosmos and everybody else out of that restaurant, so they couldn't do it.
I mean, I don't know. All I know is that we're not at Francis Boxside anymore, but it was still a good spot. It was fun while it lasted. We had a good 4 months.
What's the new place again? Or have you guys not released
I don't know if they've announced it yet, but they have.
It's dope though.
They have a good spot.
I saw the picture. It looked
shout
really
out
cool.
to Davey, Tori, and
Shout out to Davey. Shout out to Davey for running up on White Cotton. That was still like my favorite video of the year. That's like the funniest shit. No, my favorite part is that he does not mention the Lizard Man at all.
What he did, he's like, I'm here talking to my friend. He's like, I know him. I don't have a problem with him.
No, that's what I'm saying. He doesn't say. He just says, I don't got a problem with that guy. I mean, what, you mean the Lizard Man? You don't have a problem with the Lizard Man? Well, I mean, he's for Please Believe It or Not for like fucking good 7 years.
For the whole clout chasing thing, like why?
No, I mean it's just funny to not acknowledge the Lizard Man. He's like, I'm just totally laser focused on White Cotton. It's like White Cotton's literally in the parking lot talking to a guy completely tattooed face to toe with like implants in his face to look like a lizard.
Yeah,
and that's not even the most important part of the video. You know? That's like there's a lizard. There's a lizard man right there.
Yeah. You've seen the Lizard Man right there in your.
There. You'd be like, big fan of Lizard Man, but I got no beef with you, sir.
I want a picture after this, but
yeah, exactly.
Where's my shit, motherfucker?
Where's my shit, asshole?
I like how White Cotton was so dejected that he couldn't even look the Lizard Man in the eyes afterward. He had to walk away. How can I sit here and talk to the Lizard Man after a situation like this?
How dare you do this in front of the Lizard Man?
Yeah, because you know that White Cotton was just saying the most stupid nonsense to him in the fucking parking lot, just sequestering him, just being like, hey,
so what other stuff do you do? What else you got going on?
You know why people like you, right, Lizard Man? That's White Cotton's move. You know why people like you, right? No, tell me, White Cotton. Tell me my life.
Nah, man. But I mean, I'm glad the drama's done. We got our shirts back, and we're all kumbaya now. And
I was right. Rocky Lopez is his son, type 23. That's what it was. All right.
I think
who's his son?
I heard Arturo told me that
Pebbles Lopez.
Yeah, Arturo, the
Rocky's son is Pebbles Lopez.
No idea what's going on right now.
Yes, that's who Rocky's son was, and I said Pebbles Lopez.
You said 23.
Lopez.
What? Yeah, his fucking son. You didn't even get drunk or high today. I've been drinking vodka since I fucking woke up. And how am I just running this effortlessly?
You have the chat in front of you.
And I'm trying to tell you the chat. Just listen. And you're listening to it. You have headphones, a microphone. There you go, Rocky Lopez, LOL, Pebbles. I said Rocky Lopez's son. Rocky Lopez, his son. You said, who's his son? I said Pebbles Lopez.
Right. What was 23?
His son typed 23. I said, oh, he must have fell asleep on the keyboard. And then Rocky Lopez said, my son typed the 23.
Oh, okay. Now, case closed. We got to. What were you saying?
This is why Pat's a horrible person. It's not even his podcast.
Okay.
Let me. He did this last time, but it wasn't on video last time. But he always tries to do this. He always tries to have side conversations. You know who does that too? Al Gonzalez. Al Gonzalez does the same fucking thing. He did that with Norm Fisher.
So Alonzo stressed me out because he's like, hey, don't fucking bring nothing. Yeah. So now I'm here trying to like bring stuff, and he's getting mad. Do you believe this shit?
I know.
I didn't say bring nothing.
I'm talking to Bob right now.
I didn't say bring. You just lie. That's what I'm saying. You get so annoyed that I tell the truth, and you just lie. You just lie about shit. And when I lie, at least it's funny.
What am I lying about?
I didn't say don't bring nothing. I actually asked. I gave you a little notebook with a pen, and I said, hey, write down your thoughts and your ideas.
It's all empty.
Yeah, I asked you to fill it out with your thoughts and ideas.
Fill it out. I didn't come here to work, man. So Bob,
It's fine. It's fine.
no, I'll let you have your podcast back. I'm sorry.
No,
It's your
please.
show.
I like to drink. I'll watch this shit. What are you guys doing? Actually, I got a cam for this. 1 second. Yeah, let's see. Let's get to the Duder Homie Man crossover episode. You been on Duder Homie Man yet?
Homie bro.
Duder homie.
DMHB.
Duty man.
Duder
man,
Put
bro.
Some,
Fuck
put
the
some
bro.
respect on it.
Duder man, bro.
BFR podcast.
Okay.
Best friends forever.
Okay.
BFF.
I know. It's up now.
Best friends for.
All right. Now talk to Bub. This is Bob. I know that you haven't been on the Duderman Homie Bro podcast, and it's probably not going to happen for you because they're haters.
We'll get it on.
Let's do it right
Scott's
here.
the booker because it's at his place. I don't invite people to Scott's place.
Do the show.
You haven't put me on the show, so
Well, talk to Scott. You got to talk to Scott. Scott's the booker.
I in person know Scott, and he hasn't even invited me once.
Hey, yes, that's Scott, man. Are you having fun here?
Huh?
Are you having fun?
I'm having a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's nice.
This is great.
I like how Bob has a higher seat than Pat. He establishes dominance. Looks like Pat's interviewing Bob's interviewing Pat. Look at him.
Ask me questions, Bob.
That's right.
This is your show now.
All right.
We all take turns hosting the show, apparently.
Have you ever partaken DMT?
No, man. I heard it's pretty good. Do you smoke it or snort it? Or
Bob and Pat, the large and in charge podcast.
That's the Joe Rogan.
I see what
question,
you're saying.
you
No,
know?
I heard it's good. I heard it's like dying. Is it like dying?
It's like dying.
DMT.
DMT.
DMT?
You haven't taken DMT?
No, man.
I haven't.
How do you take it? Do you snort it?
Smoke it, right?
Smoke
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you basically like sprinkle it on some weed or
Put it in a pipe, right?
yeah, you smoke it in a pipe, but if you like sprinkle on top of some, because it's like a dust, it's like a powder.
So it's an additive. You don't do it by itself.
Yeah.
You have to add it to
Well,
weed.
no, it's like some people get the vapes that's like pure, it's like DMT and some kind of thing that you can like vape out of and all that. I've never tried that. I don't know how legit that is, but it kind of sounds like it sounds about right, the way the drugs are going these days.
Yeah.
But I did it with
so popular these days.
I had a Satanist friend who was an amazing musician. I'm not going to name him because I don't know what he's doing these days, but everybody that was in the scene back when I was in the scene like 5 years ago knows what I'm talking about. And he had like all the psychedelics for sale. And so I bought them all. Like I bought the shrooms, I bought the acid, and I bought the DMT. And I was like, all right, I'm going to do the shrooms 1 month, and then the next month I'm going to do the acid, and then the last month I'm going to do the DMT to kind of like ease myself back into psychedelics. I hadn't done them for a couple.
You're doing this all by yourself?
Right. No,
I was with my with one of my chicks at the time and shit, and she did the shrooms. She didn't do the acid though. So she did the shrooms with me. Then I did the acid by myself, and then I did the DMT by myself. Because it's like she's like, I want to do the. I'm like, you don't do the DMT if you can't fucking do acid. It's like you can't. It's like
Never done acid either.
You never done? Oh, so I would definitely suggest like so with DMT. To me was, I don't know, people, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to tell people their own journeys, do DMT and don't do acid or shrooms or whatever. But it's like, I don't like about with Joe Rogan is that he just acts like it's this thing that everybody should do because I don't necessarily feel like everybody should do it. Because what I feel it kind of like takes you back to childhood and kind of like like it kind of takes your brain to a place back and you kind of have to rebuild everything. You know what I mean? And it's like, well,
that sounds fun.
Well, but it's like maybe you're not in the greatest place to rebuild your entire life back. You know what I mean?
It's like you're taking yourself back to the worst part of your childhood.
Well, I felt Well, it's like I felt like I was. I felt it was a well, it's like so. I'll describe my DMT trip just to whatever. So I took the hit and I sprinkled some on the weed. I took the hit. And I was like kind of sitting in front of my bed, and I just like fell back, and I was laying on my mattress, and everything just like everything that I could see just like slid away. Like I could see it all sliding away, but super quick, and then it was just black. And then I kind of like came back to consciousness, and I felt like I saw these like aliens above me, kind of like operating on me and shit. Like I was being like abducted or whatever. And then after that, I kind of like. Got up, but I felt like the entire like house was in like an earthquake. Have you ever been in an earthquake before?
Damn, no.
Well, I have it. So it's really interesting because it's so interesting because it's a sensation that you really can't describe. But the whole floor is going up and down, and you feel it. It feels like your whole. It's like you never had that feeling before because it's
How long are you doing this? How long does it last?
So the immediate results are probably only just a couple minutes, you know.
Okay.
But then there's a lot of residuals. So so once everything kind of, I felt like even though there was no music playing, I felt like I was in a house party and everything, and the ground was rocking up and down. And then once I kind of like walked out of my room, I saw the fucking, they call them machine elves, but I didn't see them. But I felt like there was things moving just outside of my purview that were rearranging everything that I was seeing. Like every time I was turning like whatever, it was because something rearranged it to look like that, you know?
Wow, man.
Like almost like I was seeing the processing of my like brain processing what things were, right? And then I went outside and I just kind of sat on my little steps and shit. And I was just looking at like the grass. I saw everything, and then my dog came through, and I saw everything like growing and then dying and then growing again and then dying. So it was all like growing up and then decaying right in front of me. And my dog was getting like old as shit, and then growing again and all that. And then I just started like getting very paranoid and just going like, oh, well, these things happened to me as a child. These things, but I don't think a lot of them did.
Yeah.
It was just theories,
Making
of like,
stuff up, like
not making stuff up, but trying to. So, but there's a lot of feelings that we have growing up that are very universal, and I almost feel like, and might be very shitty to say, or it might be very uninformed, but I feel like a lot of times we attribute our negative habits towards traumatic events in our life. You know, and you almost are like, okay, well, luckily I had, not maybe luckily, but it's like, okay, well, I had this thing, so I can attribute a lot of my negative things.
This because of that.
Exactly. Yeah. But I do think that even we do just naturally have, like, even if nothing bad happened to you, you might still have a lot of negative human, you know, kind of whatever habits and stuff like that. And so it's just like little shit like that, just like kind of reorganizing your mind. But I felt like it was trying to repair a motorcycle while you're riding a motorcycle, you know? And so it's like, I don't even think you're necessarily doing the right thing, right? Because you're not being reborn. You're not just like being coddled as a child and stuff. You're basically resetting your brain as an adult. And sometimes that can help people, you know, but I also think that if they don't know what the fuck is happening to their brain chemistry or what's happening to their consciousness, it might fuck people up. And there's a lot of those people that take ayahuasca and think, you know what I'm going to do? This all the time. I'm just super spiritual and I just want to teach people spirituality. And it's like, all right, you had a drug experience and your brain reset, and then you're such a dopamine seeker that it just reset to this, and this is now your fucking purpose.
Yeah. Do you think you know anybody that has had like a negative impact?
The chick that ran Jokesters 22. Do you remember that video?
No.
Do you remember Jokesters 22?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I used to work there all the time.
I mean, the manager?
Yeah, the fucking. Let me just get a little bit of Alonzo real quick. I don't remember what her name was, but I think I have the video saved somewhere when she came back from my ayahuasca trip.
I don't think that was a negative thing. That sounded pretty positive.
Ayahuasca's so.
I mean, it sounds positive, but what was positive about it?
She was going into a new venture, doing a new thing.
Yeah, a spiritual like life counselor thing. She was like becoming like a life coach, but for spirituality. I mean,
you think that's bad? No, I'm saying like somebody that got messed up.
What's your certifications that you just did drugs?
Oh, I don't know. I mean,
no, I'm saying it's like, well, that's what I'm trying to say is like, you know, I mean,
like somebody that just shut down, like after their experience, they shut down, became like a recluse or a hermit or whatever that makes sense in that, you know what I mean? That I completely like just like.
Well, that's your own interpretation of what mental health is.
No, I'm asking, do you know anybody who's done that? That's happened to like, oh, he
the guy that I was taking psychedelics from, he kind of lives like the Onceler now. You ever seen the Lorax?
Oh, no.
Lorax.
You read the book The Lorax by Dr. Seuss.
Here for the trees, you know.
Yeah, well, it starts with the Onceler. You know, the Onceler he's that little arm that's telling the kid the story, and he takes a little sneakophone so you can listen to the whispers of the Lorax story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a guy that lives like the one. So he's the one that gave me all those psychedelics and shit. And now he's like super into Jesus and meth, which is like, what the fuck? So it's like, it's like
kind of opposite, but the whole meth thing. But yeah,
I mean, you can't have one without the other.
I know.
right. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is like, I think that when people here, this is coming from a guy that does a lot of drugs and that drinks a lot, and so I don't think that drugs are a substitute for actual like self-discovery or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that they can't.
I mean, but it could help, right? I
well,
mean, the way
the thing-
you make it sound like it does help.
I mean,
no, I think they. I'm
I
sorry.
mean, there's been medical studies that show that psychedelics such as mushrooms have like rewired people's brains.
That's what I've heard.
Like when people have PTSD and all that stuff. But
Let's put it this way. I think drugs can be a good lubricant. I think they can be a good good social lubricant. Like that's what they call alcohol, a social lubricant.
Yeah.
I think you can use if you have some deep shit. I think DMT with with the right whatever. But here's the thing too. It's very scary to trust somebody that's going to tell you what your life is after you fucking do DMT. I think you should have a little bit more core. I think a lot of people are highly influenced. I'm definitely know that I am.
Yes, for sure.
And knowing how highly influential I am, even though I'm a very oppositional, defiant person, I can't even imagine people that just want to do the right thing. And the right thing is defined by the government or defined by whatever the thing is at the time. That it hurts my heart for other people that people are constantly in that kind of fear.
Yeah.
So, like I'm saying, is that if you want to do a drug that literally is like made to simulate the feelings of death, which is going to basically reset your brain, kind of, maybe you shouldn't be out in the woods with a bunch of fucking like jungle people, or maybe you shouldn't be like surrounded by certain psychologists that even think that DMT treatment should be used, because it feels to me like people don't even understand the power of that, and they're only using it because there's short-term benefits that benefit them, and I don't think they necessarily benefit the patient. But they're in such a search for answers that a lot of these people that do DMT therapy, they've never done psychedelics before.
Like recreational.
Yeah, they never even their brain's never been programmed for that. So then they get introduced to the most powerful psychedelic ever, and then
Like
they're under
going
the
pro
course
from
of
nothing.
and then they're under the control of a professional that then is going to walk them through this situation, all that.
See, when I asked you, go ahead.
Well, like people who do ayahuasca, they're guided by a spiritual healer, like a shaman that has done it, that guides people to where they're
exactly
at.
where the shaman has already been. It's like if you want to just be reprogrammed, do some DMT and let somebody reprogram you. But that's what I feel like it is. I feel like you're reprogramming
Somebody
your
to
mind
guide you
and,
to like
and if
actually like see where you're at. Like not be leaving yourself by your own and being freaked.
Yeah, that's why when I asked you if you did it by yourself, that's what I meant. Like, did you have like a guide or like a babysitter or a Sherpa or something?
Yeah, no, it's just me. I just sometimes like I don't trust other people in my brain like that. Like I had a therapist.
Well, just to make sure like you don't fucking jump out a window or something.
Yeah.
You weren't afraid of that?
No.
I mean, there are a lot of stupid people that I know that have done acid and they've done really terrible things to themselves.
Well, they're probably pretty fucking terrible people. I don't know. It's like also people that do acid is like the amount of acid that I do is a fucking recreational amount. A lot of people that do crazy shit is that they're self-destructive people and they want to lose control of their. Yeah, exactly. It's like when I was growing up, I knew people that would just shoplift Duster and Coricidin and just take like, what Coricidin is? Coricidin. It's like a cold medicine, and they would take boxes of it to get to like a kind of a Robitussin style high and shit, or do Duster or huff gas just to disassociate from the boring fucking shitty religiously fucking chokeholded life and shit like that. And then if they could afford it, they do some meth, or they could afford it, they do some other shit. You know what I mean? It's like they're so I mean, I don't even think it has anything to do with psychedelics. That just has to do with people self-medicating. And all I'm trying to say is that I do think that the DMT normalization is a little scary to me. But I mean, I think the question we're asking is like, do people? Was I worried about, or do I worry about people doing crazy shit on DMT? Not that I'm worried about people being programmed on DMT, but like I know people like do PCP or people do a lot of like excess things. People drink too much and they'll act crazy and stuff like that. But what is that? Is that I feel like a lot of people hold a lot of emotions in, you know, and they use alcohol or drugs as an excuse to let that out, you know. But it's already been there, you know. I don't think drugs. I mean, obviously, drugs can induce certain feelings and stuff like that, and certain reactions. But a lot of times, I do think that a lot of reactions or depressants and stuff like that give people they forget that they're trying to save face.
But I also think people are made to repress things. Like you're not supposed to be the angry guy. You're not supposed to, do these certain things that people allow themselves to do once they're on drugs or alcohol. And all that
I don't
stuff.
know about that because we got to get into evolution.
I don't know, man. But I think like not everybody's like pure at heart. I mean, people have that in them, but it's just like their ability to keep it in or to keep it like from coming out.
Well, that's what I like about action movies is that it's an outlet for this idea that, oh, you can actually just murder a bunch of people, but you're the good guy because you're doing it for this higher purpose.
Good cause,
you know?
Actually, that's previous. Oh.
It's back. Is it back on?
Check.
Check 1, 2, baby.
Somebody comment. Is the stream still going?
That's funny that it turned off right when it stopped going live. Oh, is that because?
Now I hear humming.
You're a lot of humming.
From what? Just everything around it?
Just in the headphones. There you go.
Let's see. Is it back on?
I think I see myself.
You think you?
I think you were speaking.
I think we see.
Speaking the truth, they shut you down, man.
I think so.
Shut me down, bitch.
What happened?
Yeah, we're live. We're still live.
Oh yeah, that is.
And we're back.
We're back. Yeah.
See, I told you that I was making it. Oh, there.
All right, sweet. All right, cool.
Everybody's bitching about their fucking headphones. They're the worst headphones of them all.
I didn't bitch about the headphones at all.
You're right, you did.
I hate when that everybody.
Yeah,
Not me.
I was only complaining because it was loud on this side of my ear. That's it.
No more buzzing. We're good.
All right.
We're good.
Are we back?
Can we see us? Are we live?
We won't talk
we're
about
definitely live. Yeah.
We won't talk about DMT no more. I think that's what
All right.
happened.
No, I just.
Joe Rogan shut you down, bro.
I had the fucking. I had the plug looked like the other plug, and I got him confused. So
Plug
I thought I had
let you down,
the computer plugged in, but I didn't. But we are back. Let me see. Yeah, so chat still there. What are we talking about? DMT, psychedelic, shit like that. Let's see. So that's what I'm saying. You said you're in a band. You didn't do a lot of drugs and stuff like that?
Not DMT, not psychedelics.
Just coke and shit?
Weed, coke, alcohol, a lot of alcohol. More alcohol than anything else.
Man, I feel like coke really is the miracle drug for
it's hard to,
everything.
like, for me it was hard to perform on that kind of stuff. Like, well, alcohol, like, I couldn't play drums if I was drunk. And there's only been a couple times where I like was wired and playing. I was like, this is the worst feeling in the world.
I feel like I have good sets on psychedelics, but I can't tell if I'm just on psychedelics. And I just think that I'm having a good set,
never tried it. Never tried performing on stand up on psychedelics or anything like that.
No,
mushrooms never worked for me.
I mean, I've been drunk on stage. I've been high on stage, but I mean, I always fuck up when I'm like.
Are you ever sober on stage?
Mostly, yeah.
Really?
I mean, I have like one beer.
Just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, this.
I thought that was funny.
You're just autistic.
No.
What, your Asperger's? I'm Asperger's.
I was Asperger's too, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You
That's
just
a
got
cop-out,
that.
dude.
That's why it's hilarious.
You're just saying that because you're a dick.
Okay. Well, what were you talking about before that? We're talking about fucking being drunk. Yeah. So it's like I'm never like peaking on psychedelics, but the come down makes you like really energized when you're on psychedelics and
Really?
stuff. Yeah. So
And psychedelics is what? Just mushrooms?
or acid.
Acid
mushrooms.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that
Is
comes
that
down.
still a thing? People still do acid? I haven't heard about. Like, I'm not in those kind of circles.
What do you mean?
Acid's all,
You've
Like,
never
is
done
it still a
acid?
thing? Like, I don't know.
I think acid's still a thing.
I don't know.
The fuck? You ever wanted to do acid?
No, like,
never done
what's
acid. I've done
fade
mushrooms.
out? Like, nobody does.
I've done mushrooms.
Nobody does PCP anymore.
Okay, nobody does PCP.
Well, nobody
anymore.
does.
I'm sure people
poppers.
do, but yeah, poppers.
Like uppers, you know, like
Everybody does uppers.
Speed.
That's just that's speed. That's meth.
I
That's
haven't
Adderall. Everybody does that
haven't heard
shit.
speed in a while. Nobody.
Yeah.
Because they don't call it speed. They call it Adderall, or they call it
Adderall. Never done
Whatever.
Adderall.
Adderall,
before.
yeah.
Oh no, that's not true. I snorted it once.
what the fuck.
Yeah, not good.
I've done all the drugs. Why am I around all these non-drug users trying to explain my life?
You ever drink Sterno?
I told you that that I drank Sterno.
No, I forget things, man. I'm sorry
That's
if
like such a random thing to say.
I'm sorry if I asked.
Have
the
you
same
ever
question
drank
twice.
Sterno?
I
You've
don't
never
know.
asked anybody else that in your life. You only
What about
know that
special-
from me.
No, I've heard that on a song.
what about special?
No.
Sterno.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, I swear to God.
What's the song?
LP has a song about drinking Sterno. It's the LP does 13 bars or 16 bars. It's the one where he does where motherfucking Esquire. It's called
MF and Esquire.
Last Hurrah. And it's fucking awesome, dude, because his bars, he's done 16 bars and he's counting down. And everything he's like, 1, blah, 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 2, blah, blah, blah.
Straight sauce is Sterno. Wick stuck in a bottle, empty. Blocks the target.
What?
We lit it.
What's
We
that?
left a hard century.
What?
Yeah, you're right.
Thank you.
I looked it up for you.
But I told you that's where I got it from. You're like, you're a fucking liar, dude.
You're a fucking piece of shit, Pat.
All right. but
You ain't never fucking heard LP in your life.
Apologize.
Liar.
Apologize.
All right, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry.
okay.
You know what it's called? It's called a Pink Lady.
Pink
What?
lady.
Yeah, when you drink Sterno. So what you're supposed to do, if you ever drink Sterno, don't ever drink Sterno. But I did once.
Why is it called Pink Lady?
Let's call Pink Lady.
Because when you say you're drinking Sterno, it sounds fucking disgusting.
But do you mix it with something, or you just drink
Yeah,
it?
so what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take the jelly of the Sterno. So it's Sterno. So if you guys don't know what Sterno is, if you ever go to a wedding or like
buffet.
an event, a buffet, it's those little like cans that have the flame coming out of them and stuff underneath the chafing dishes or the chafing dishes. That's what Sterno is. Basically, it's a flammable jelly that can keep a charge for a while. And so
the jelly's pink.
yeah, the jelly's pink. Exactly.
Okay.
It's pink. And hey, there you go. That's why do they call it Pink Lady? I forgot that you're like.
Well, because I didn't know there was jelly. I thought it was like a liquid.
You know, that movie Cheech and Chong Up in Smoke, where that lady snorts that
Ajax?
Ajax.
Yeah.
I knew somebody who went to a party that actually like thought that was cocaine, and he snorted. Somebody actually put a prank on him because he was like snorting other people's coke, and like
Not cool, man.
he put Ajax on the table, and he's like, think it was coke, and he snorted it, and he had like he didn't die, but like he had the worst headache ever.
He could have fucking died, dude. That's
Yeah.
that's a horrible prank. I hate pranks, dude.
That's terrible, but yeah.
No, that happened to me once. I was having a house party and I laid out some fucking coke on the table and I said, I'm not going to say what I said, but I said, nobody do this coke until I do this thing I'm about to do. And then I came out and somebody did the coke. So if I had put some Ajax on the table, that would have taught him a fucking lesson. Exactly.
Bad.
That's what happens when you're trying to have a fucking good time and you think that you got friends around you, but no, they're just over there doing your fucking cocaine. Yeah, so basically, if you guys want to make Pink Lady, you take the jelly from the Sterno, you either put it in a sock or a piece of bread, you know, like a hard piece of French bread or whatever, or not, or just
hungry.
regular bread, and then you filter the Sterno with some water. So you're like straining the water through the Sterno, and then it gives this pink concoction at the bottom.
Nice.
And then people drink that.
What does it taste like?
What does it taste like?
Tastes like fucking gasoline, I guess.
Like
I don't know.
fire?
It tastes like it tastes like horrible. It tastes disgusting.
Ass.
How'd you
Yeah.
feel though?
Like I fucking just drank some fucking gasoline. It was horrible. It was the worst thing ever. I only did it because I was really into like hobo culture and really into drug culture. Yeah, so I just wanted to try it. Honestly, I was just like, it was more of a. It wasn't like. It was more of an experiment just to see what it was like and stuff like that. I didn't drink like a bunch of it. It was just like I just wanted to give it a little sip.
Their culture's not your costume, bro.
Huh?
Their culture's not your costume. You gotta respect that shit.
Trust me.
Cultural appropriation.
I was trying to make ends meet, dog.
Don't be an appropriator.
Don't be an appropriator. Get the
I'm joking.
I can't even piss in my own sink anymore.
That's twice, man. You gotta check your diabetes. You might have the beaties. Nobody's calling in.
Nobody has. Yeah,
that happened the last time that I was on. Nobody called in. I was like,
call in, please.
Yeah, maybe they were trying to call in, and then we got shut down.
Yeah,
because all the DMT talk and stuff.
Yeah, call in, folks. We're live right now.
It's so wild how you piss in his kitchen sink. You ever piss in the kitchen sink?
No.
In front of people? I mean, I've done it, just not in front of people.
I piss in my backyard.
Coward! I told you that, Pat.
Because I won't piss in the kitchen sink.
Yeah. I piss in my backyard. I mean,
yeah, in your what?
Yeah, I piss in my backyard, but
the backyard's full game for sure, but like not the kitchen sink. Do you have dishes in there? You have dishes in there, don't you?
Shit.
You have Alonzo, be honest. Do you have dishes in your kitchen sink?
I got like lids from pots and pans in there.
Okay.
So what?
Use paper plates or what?
You could have.
Yeah, I use paper plates.
Okay, cool.
You tried it's cool.
You could at least took the dishes out of the sink before you piss in the kitchen sink.
I had to piss really fucking bad. What are you talking about?
All right, man.
What? So you piss in the kitchen sink, but you're not man enough to do it in front of your best friends?
I feel like I'm
we're
living
best
with a
friends
truck
now?
driver.
I piss in the fucking kitchen sink in front of you.
Oh, that's nice. All right. You want me to do it?
I trust you with all my deepest
Why don't you
secrets,
just
and you're
piss
just
in a
like,
bottle like
let me
a
tell you about
FedEx
Blind
driver,
Tiger
okay?
pissing in the sink.
I'll piss in your kitchen sink. Fine. If that's what you need.
I don't think your dick will reach, but either way.
I mean,
I could make it reach. I could stand on the counter.
I was with Amazon for 4 years, and I did piss in a water bottle. So I mean,
I've heard that.
See, there you go.
That's usually normal. That's the thing. I mean, it can't be.
How is it not fucking normal? It's got a drain.
Huh?
What's not normal about it? I'm tired of you pieces of shit trying to judge me.
Get your drink and come back.
You drink, dude.
I'm trying to get my fucking drink and come back. But what? Pat's over here giving me the Spanish Inquisition about
All right.
pissing.
In the comments, do you piss in the kitchen sink? And if you do,
And no women allowed because obviously
No women
don't.
allowed.
No, they never. They don't. No women allowed.
especially if you piss in the kitchen sink, women, please leave a comment.
Yep.
But
Leave a comment, man.
whether you're a man or a woman, if you piss in the kitchen sink, wouldn't you remove the dishes?
There's no fucking.
You need a sponsor.
AA sponsor.
You want to be my sponsor, bud?
So anyway, yeah, Bub Jenkins. Where's Bub Jenkins at? Bub Jenkins, call the line, man. Let's see what's up with Bub. Check it with Bub. He don't watch the show anymore?
Why would he?
He does still watch the show.
I'm pretty sure
doesn't
he watches the show.
Yeah. John and Jimmy do. Yeah.
Why would they still come on the show?
Yeah, but and Zaddy too.
They come on the show. She just don't want to come on the show.
Well, she always listens, so
Good for her.
yeah.
Why are you so angry,
I
dude?
know.
I'm just fucking living my life over here. You piece of shit. Why are you so angry? You're angry. You're just a passive aggressive piece of shit.
I'm not
You
passive aggressive.
You can't be honest with your fucking feelings.
I'm
and
not.
all
I'm
that.
honest. I'm not passive aggressive.
No, you're on, yeah,
Get
yeah,
back on the
yeah,
couch.
yeah,
Get
yeah.
back.
I talk this shit on the show. You talk this shit off the show, and it's fucking
No,
bullshit.
I make content too. I talk shit on my podcast. I talk more shit on my podcast than I don't talk behind people's backs. That's one thing you won't catch me doing. Talking behind
I
people's
fucking
backs.
always do it behind their backs. What's the
See,
why would?
that's the problem.
Why? What's
Have
the problem
the
about
balls
that? What?
And let people know where they.
I'll tell them when I see them in the face. I'm just always at my house, so I got to do it behind their backs, and I see them in their face.
Get out more and shit on people.
For what?
Yeah.
Because you don't like them.
For what?
No.
I just told you because you don't like them.
Well, why would I do
you
something
feel better?
Okay, no, it doesn't. Dude, Pat, you're
Try
such a
it.
you're such
Try
a
it.
See, that's what I'm saying. Pat thinks that he's got white cotton fucking energy or some shit.
Why
You
do
don't know how to
keep
get in
bringing
people's
him back?
You don't know how to get in people's heads,
Why
Pat.
do you
You're
keep bringing him
fucking.
back? I'm not even trying to do that.
Yeah, dude, that's why he's laughing because he knows exactly what you're trying to do. He smells it a mile away. Oh, just because you're mad at people, go out there and talk shit. No, dude, I do it for my show. I do it appropriately. I yell at Pat,
Look,
make him yell at me.
Alonzo,
Dude, I got into your head.
Just don't white
I made
cotton
you
me
yell
out,
at me.
I have a lot of respect for you. I think you're the smartest person alive. I believe in you. I believe in this podcast. I believe in your comedy career.
Crime, dude, all these lies that you're telling me.
That's really not. It's amazing. Yeah.
This is production value is like another level, dude.
It is.
I think you're the king of San Antonio comedy. I'm glad that you finally get that title. Not just, I mean, I know you've been telling yourself that for years, but I think now like there's like 2 or 3 other people that say the same thing, and you deserve that.
The fuck? It's just me under different accounts.
Nah, man, you're a comedy genius. I think you're not respected in this scene.
What the fuck? That's what I'm
I don't know
saying.
if that's right.
That's a good underhanded compliment. That's a great one.
No,
You're
man.
a comedy genius. You're like respected in the scene. I'm stealing that one. That's a good one.
Get no respect.
You get no respect.
No respect.
No respect.
Did you have a good time on the show, though? I'm sorry to yell at you. I don't like to yell at you.
I honestly think it was fun. I think it was
You had a
good
good
banter.
time?
Yeah, man.
I'm good. I'm glad. Let me see.
For my 25th podcast I ever created, I think it should be me and you. We should do another podcast. We'll only do like 5 episodes, though, because I can't do this every day.
That'd be interesting. Because I've been thinking about and it's whatever. We got about 30 minutes left, I think, for whatever. If you guys want to call in,
I do apologize because this is like probably the second episode that you never got any phone calls in.
What do you mean?
The first time was like when I was on with Don Robles. We didn't get any phone calls.
No, that's a good thing. I've asked people.
I admire the fuck of out of people that do like phone calls. We don't do it on my podcast because I don't know how. I don't have half of this shit.
Yeah.
Who's talking?
Interactive
Right.
podcasting. What if we're not even on, dude? What if we're just like playing podcast right now?
No, we're
Holy
on.
shit. So Aaron says, tell Bobby Diesel what's up. Remember Aaron?
Aaron who?
Fuck, I forget the last name.
We
He
look.
was really funny. He was the one that he was like he's a white dude. Aaron, he's like a tall guy.
Aaron.
The one that tried to attack somebody on
He's like
Kill Tony.
Carranza. No, he's not. He's like not. He's not like that at all. Let me see. No, that's not him. No, not Aaron Carranza. Let me see. Fuck, I don't even know if his name's Aaron actually. Let me see.
What the fuck? dude?
What?
Aaron said, "What's up?" Who, Aaron? Oh, I don't know if he is.
Hang on
Aaron.
1 second. Yeah, 1 second. Well, either way, we'll get into it later.
Yeah, man.
But he's the shit.
Aaron.
Aaron.
Short dude, Aaron. Right?
No. He was a white guy. He was skinny. He was ex-military. He used to do Blind Tiger and stuff like that. I think his name is Aaron, but I don't know. Let me see. Trying to, because I know. Let me see. Either way,
Either way.
you know what the cool thing is? It doesn't matter. it doesn't
Aaron
matter.
gives a fuck.
No, Aaron matters, dude. Don't let them tell you that you don't matter. Aaron matters.
Aaron does matter. Aaron lives matter.
Whoever you are, all Aarons matter.
Aaron lives matter.
Dude, I can't wait until I get to do Ryan Herrera's new Whites Only open mic. That's
Yeah.
gonna be so dope.
He's making it just for you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even white.
Oh yeah, I forget that.
I'm not even white either.
I'm a mongrel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can pull it off though, man, and that's half the battle.
yeah, exactly. Until I open my fucking mouth. Let's be a deaf white guy who's like,
Yeah.
he's so brave.
You're so
White.
brave.
Let me see,
I'm a mutt
Yeah.
too.
Bub. I hear you've been getting fucked a lot lately, Dell. Is that what's happening?
What?
I hear you've been slinging that dick around town a little too much
Throw
these
it
days.
out there, Bob.
What?
I hear that you've been breaking hearts.
Breaking hearts, crushing hearts.
Yeah, breaking hearts, breaking pussies in half.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, do you know how many
Yeah.
calls I get a week? Just like, hey, can you give Dell a message? And I'm like, no, I
Yeah.
can't. I can't do it for you. I'm sorry.
Chick.
Dang, man.
And then they send me pictures of
coming after
babies
you.
and shit. It's like, doesn't this look like Bob Dell?
I have seen a lot of babies that look like Bob Dell.
I'm like, holy shit, it
That's
does.
funny.
Please just give him a message for me. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, sweetheart, I can't do that to
Do
him.
it.
Can't
He's a
do it to him.
loner. He's a loner.
Rebel.
That's nice.
That's good, man.
Loner.
Throw it out
Rebel.
there. Put it in a circle.
Deja vu.
What's your favorite sexual position?
I guess doggy style.
You guess?
Doggy style.
You gotta know, man.
What do you like about doggy style? You like looking at that asshole?
I like the fact that I'm riding, so
The writing.
I'm like, I'm just,
You have a cowboy hat on?
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know, yeah.
Or a missionary.
Sink
I don't know.
pisser? Yeah, that's what.
Or a missionary. I don't know. I mean, I like chicks on.
What do you like about missionary?
She's on top.
That's not missionary. What's that? You lay on your back.
Wait,
but you get on top of
That is missionary.
No, that's cowgirl. Missionaries when you're,
When you're on top.
and you're looking at her in the eyes.
I'm choking
Oh,
her.
okay, yeah, the verse cowboy.
Yeah, there you
in
go.
her mouth.
Oh, yeah. Been a while.
That's not what we hear, man. We hear that you're out there, man.
Here you be fucking, dog.
I haven't had.
You know how many times I try to hit on a chick and they're like, "You're a comedian?" No, I fucked Bob Dell. I'm done with comedians.
Damn.
Stop it, man.
No more. Not after that. The pleasure that I received from him
Yeah.
and what he did to my heart and my pussy.
But
You're fucking it up for me, dude. That's what I'm saying. You're fucking it up for me.
I'm not.
You are.
Oh,
Stop it.
how am I not fucking up?
Keep your dick in your pants for 1 week so I can at least get a little
Can
fucking
you do that? Can
sniff
you
of
do a whole
pussy.
week?
Please.
Can you do a whole week?
Look at him trying to keep his
Well,
legs
he's like,
together.
I can't
About to
do it.
bust out, dog.
That's yeah.
It's all you. That's what I'm saying. Hey, you didn't have to look down that long. It's like you looked down like half to because you already saw it halfway through up your fucking chest.
Stop bragging about me, man.
Whenever Bob Dell looks at his dick, he just has to go like this. And that's it. He doesn't have to go like this. Most people got to go like this.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because
Yeah, because you're trying to like suck your dick.
that's why.
You still try?
Nah.
I gave that dream up a long
I
time
can't
ago.
do that.
Yeah.
I'm too fat for that.
Yeah, man.
Oh, man, it's hot.
I know. I'm sweating my balls off right now.
I'm trying to think about how I could suck my dick from the opposite direction because everybody thinks about going like this.
Why
What if
wouldn't
you went like this? And you just like
That's-
exorcist it and you suck your dick from that way? You'd probably get a fucking Wheaties commercial, right? That's right. I'm funny. It feels good. Drinking alcohol, chilling with my best friends in this hot ass room. We got to give the audience a little bit more. Let me see. I'm going to give them 1 minute more. That's it. So what do you guys got to plug?
Bob, you got anything coming up?
Catch me at every open mic, man.
Got you outside? Got
Catch me
you.
outside the flip.
Yeah. Catch him in his bed.
What's your favorite open mic and why?
My favorite open mic
Right now.
right now, I think it's gotta be
Blind Tiger. Right?
no.
No? Oh, nice.
No, Dakota East Ice House.
Yeah, Dakota Ice House, Arturo Bars.
Arturo, baby.
Friend of the show. Was it? No, wrong one. Friend of the show.
Yeah.
Love Arturo. Go check out
Arturo.
the Dakota Ice House every Wednesday. Go check out the Chatter open mic at Babcock Bar off of Hebner every Monday. It starts around 7. It's going to be badass. Zandy's building it up. It's
I'm
going to
definitely
be
gonna be there.
bigger, better. Fucking Bob's going to be there. He's going to show you how big his dick is.
What about that?
Also, the Lucky Duck is also on Monday, and it goes a little later, so you can go to the Chatter, sign up there early, go to the Lucky Duck, hit up Jimmy, Lou, John Abraham, or Jacob Reese to get on the list. And you guys can have 2 mics on a Monday, which is beautiful. And go check out Duder Homie Man Bro. It's at barbacoacore.com.
Duder man, homie bro.
Duder Man Homie Bro. And honestly,
Man,
as much as I talk shit about Jacob, he edited a great promo. So
Yes, he did. Yes,
that was
he
a
did.
good
That was
one.
pretty cool.
And I'm going to show Bob a video after this. I think he'll like it. He might have already seen it. What was that video with the? Remember I showed you that with the AI with Donald
Yeah,
Trump
it was
and shit?
great. It was great.
Dudes,
AI is scary, but it's fucking entertaining
Donald
as
Trump
fuck.
and Kamala Harris having a baby.
yeah.
Sort of.
Let me.
Oh, that one's pretty well.
I want to think if I can play this on that screen over there just so you can watch it, but I think the audio will get us struck, so never mind. But that's pretty much everything. I'm trying to get Richard Horvitz on the show, the voice of Invader Zim. And if he doesn't get on the show, that's fine, but I'm working on that. I talked to his agent, and it seems like it might be a thing that'll happen in the future, but if it isn't, forget I ever mentioned it. What do you got coming up, man?
BobcoCore.com, Instagram and Facebook at Homie Pat. I got the Hot Damn comedy show at the Laugh Out Loud Comedy Club. That's my new monthly show at the club. Next one is...
And that's a great show. Now, it usually has a really great turnout, right?
Yeah. Well, we're trying to build it up. We had our first one at the club this month. So the next
when you were doing the dark show, that's not your thing. That's somebody else's thing.
No, the dark show, that's Upstage. That's Upstage.
Oh, that's their thing. But you were
I was
hosting
just
it.
hosting it for a bit, but now Jack Schutze hosts it.
All right, but now you're using your brand of the Hot Damn that was there before.
Yeah. No,
or is that a new thing?
Well, Hot Damn, I was running it for a little bit at the station, but now I moved it over to the Laugh Out Loud Comedy Club. It's a whole different thing now.
At the Laugh Out Loud?
Yeah, how about at the monthly at the Laugh Out Loud?
Dude, yo, Laugh Out Loud. That's fucking sexy.
Are you
baby.
like?
I didn't know that. What?
Oh, who doesn't follow who now?
What?
Who doesn't follow who now?
I watch all your shit, but I just.
Well, then you would have known. But yeah, I got a new monthly show at the Laugh Out Loud Comedy Club. Hot Damn.
Did you already do one yet?
Patrick Christopher. Yeah, I did the first one this past a couple Wednesdays ago.
Dude, congratulations.
Yeah. So I got another couple shows towards the end of the year, or 5 more shows till 2025, and then we'll see what's up after that. But yeah, I go to barbacoacore.com for all my headlining shows.
Barbacoa Core. He's getting so sweaty, dude. Come on, man.
Dude, I've been here.
You live in Texas.
Been here. I'm fat, dude. Leave me alone.
Come on.
Let me get my plugs off.
Barbacoacore.com.
Barbacoacore.com.
And it's Duder Man Homie Bro on YouTube, right?
Duder Man Homie Bro.
The DMHB pod. Yeah, on the YouTube page, go to the Barbacoa Core on YouTube, and you see all the old podcasts I do. Or you can go to the archives and see what's up. And yeah, man, that's it.
Yeah. Bob Dell, what do you got to plug?
You can find me on Instagram at BobD2. It's not hard to find me. It's Bob Dell, and I did have Twitter, but I do have TikTok.
X.
So you can catch me on TikTok as well. So yeah, I post a lot of crazy shit on TikTok.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Well, that's beautiful. I'm going to leave this with just a couple of words from Rocky Lopez. So we can hear the audio real quick. It should be on. And this is the video.
All was quiet through the house. Not a creature was stirring on the San Antonio comedy scene. Alonzo Cantu has exposed everyone for being the frauds that they are. And him being the amazing genius that he is, brought peace to the San Antonio comedy community. The ban seems to have been lifted, and we can all get along and focus on the important things, like trying to be funny, and why Drew Blues and Ethan Howland haven't lost any weight. And there is a lunatic on the loose named Cosmo, and that I'm funnier than Bob Jenkins. Anyways, follow the BFI podcast and check it out.
Nine a winner. Pay the front line. Take
That's
the
been a
dough.
funky dealer.
He's coming out again for a new point. Get your bets down, ladies and gentlemen. 4-4's the point. Mark 4. Ace deuce scraps wants 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 4. Ace deuce scrap want 4. Scrap want 4. Who wants the hard 4? 5 wants 4.
Check me out, chump.
9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 4, and he made it the hard way. Pay the front line, take the hard. You have a shooter and a good one. Coming out for a new point. Get your bets down, ladies and gentlemen. He's a rolling point as 9. Place 9. Place 9. 8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. He's a rolling point as 9. Place 9. 8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. Who wants to come? Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen.
So funky. So funky.
Check me out, y'all. 8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. He's a rolling point is 9. Place 9. 8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. Who wants to come? Place 6.
So funky. So funky.
Coming out again for a new point.
So funky.
Bets down, ladies and gentlemen. Who wants the hard 4?
So funky.
5 wants 4.
Check me out, y'all.
4 4's the point, mark 4.
So funky.
Ace deuce scrap, mark 4. Ace deuce, deuce.
So funky.
Scrap, 1. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Who wants to come?
Check me out, y'all.
9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets. 9 a winner. Pay the front line, take the don'ts. He's coming out again for a new point. Get your bets down, ladies and gentlemen. 4 4's the point, mark 4. Ace deuce. Who wants to come? 6 the point. Who wants to come? 6 the point. Who wants to come? 6 the point. Play 6.
That's all, folks.